This is the brief on key concepts in Eastern philosophy. Okay, so the source material, Eastern philosophy, key readings, kind of challenges the whole idea of just one single East, right? It pulls extracts from a huge range of traditions, from classics like the Bhagavad Gita all the way to modern writings, really showing off the richness and, honestly, the diversity of these thought systems. Here are the 3 essential things you need to know. First off, the definition of Eastern philosophy here is deliberately really broad. Sure, it covers the familiar stuff like Indian, Chinese, Japanese, and Tibetan philosophy. But, and this is important, it also folds in Islamic and Zoroastrian philosophies. It notes that thinkers like Ibn Rushd or Averroes, even though they were working in places like North Africa and Spain, still had a big impact on thought in the Asian world. So it's not just about geography. Second, there's this core tension you see across these traditions, and it's all about the nature of the self. You've got this fundamental split. On one hand, there's the idea of a permanent self that's Atman or an ultimate reality Brahman, which is pretty big in Hindu Advaita Vedanta. Then, completely opposite, you have the Buddhist doctrine of no self or Anatman. The Buddhist view basically says existence is constantly changing. There's no permanent you in there, just flowing parts. Permanence versus constant change, it's a huge debate. Finally, action, or karma, is super important. But wow, the approaches differ. The Bhagavad Gita really emphasizes performing your duty, your dharma, often linked to your social role, but crucially without being attached to the outcome. Then you look at Taoism, which often talks about non-action, wu wei. It's this fascinating paradox suggesting that, hey, maybe the best way to achieve something is actually to avoid overdoing it, to kind of let things unfold. What looks weak might actually be the most effective path. Ultimately, this reading list really drives home that while these diverse global traditions grapple with profoundly similar questions about reality, about self, about how to live, the answers they offer are incredibly and fascinatingly varied.